The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division Roy.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red...
What a pleasure it is to be here. And we're expecting an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that jab. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left punch.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. That's a scoring left hand. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He blocks that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. And he misses with that jab. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching for both these athletes. He missed with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the lighter divisions or the power you see in some of the heavier divisions, but you sort of get the best of both worlds.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters unbelievable middleweight.
They figure out the combination to this sink. He just misses with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. Neither man really defending themselves. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Beautiful counter punch. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter right. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Punching. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good left counter that lands. Nice counter shot with the right hand. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Good counter right hand again. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cusp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent.
On to the 5th we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Misses with that jab. one will count. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
I've seen it happen so many times. Don't take things for granted.
Good counter punch. And he just wrung his bet.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Don't back up.
There's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter. He gets out of the way of that left hand. That counter scores. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can they figure out the combination to this strength? Can't find a home with that jab. Perfect counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Lands with the right counter. He just misses with that big right hand. That left counter was perfectly timed. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Beautiful counter shot. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
I hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He's in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off. These two are the perfect dance partners. Trying to answer back.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
counterpunch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He blocks that jab. Solid punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And
they're back at it again here in round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter shot. And he fails to score with that left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And a counter left. That hook just can't find the target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. And there's the bell for round 9. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. They score with that left hand. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You'd like to see more jabs. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. shoot. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up. Body in there. Be smart. Change your angle. Go out there and finish it. He's away.
There's the bell to start round 10. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Missed him with that uppercut. Great counter right hand there. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Only catching air with that hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 11. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He blocks the hook. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Good right hand. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And he rocked him! not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 12. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He blocks the jab. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The perfect counter lands. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That punch won't score. They miss with the jab. That right hook won't score. Left counterpunch will score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The referee might want to step in here. He's got his eyes on him.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
Does he have what it? No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.